Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the WPF application using C#. So first I am going to open up my Visual Studio. So going to the search, Visual Studio 2022. This one I have installed it. This one will be the community edition. You will be able to download for free. So here this one you can click it, create for project, new project. Here, this is the Windows application. It default come as this like this, a console application. Like this. The platform will be normally it look like this. Okay, so let's like this. So you have to get it C#. It's Windows. It's a Windows application, C# Windows for Windows platform. If you're using the Mac OS, you can select as a Mac OS. If those who are have a Linux, you can select the appropriate operating system. There's all the platform operating systems are there. So we have a Windows application operating system. So you have select as the operating system which is Windows. Okay, we have to select the corresponding operating system which you have. So here select you have a this one for desktop application for Windows. The WF application nothing but a Windows application of C#. So select the Windows the WPF application. Click next. Here you have to write the project name, my first app. Click next. Click create. Now you have to wait while creating. Now you can see it has been created successfully. So now you can see here this is your Windows. Okay, so here what you're going to do is this is your workspace. Okay, so you can see there will be the design pattern and this is XML. Here we have designed the design view. This is a design pattern. So here you will be able to, if you make the code easy, you will be able to make like this. Here, go over here. So what I'm going to do is here, now I'm going to first, this one will be here as a grid. So it's a grid. Grid means here this is a grid. Okay, this is a grid. Okay, so if you are no grid, so you have to delete them. If you need a grid, how to implement the grid? So here, you go to design tab. So here, go to the toolbox. Here there is a grid. To drag and drop it. Now you can go to the design tab. Here this is the grid is there. Now what you're going to do is the grid. Inside the grid, okay, this is the grid. Okay, this is a layer. This layer, inside the layer, I'm going to paste my labels. So label, I'm going to drag and drop it. Here you have to, this is a label, you have to get it. Okay, so what I'm going to show a little bit, zoom it. This percentage, you have to select them. 70%. Okay, now you'll be able to clearly see the window. Okay, now here this one I'm going to name it as name. Okay, so it will be the name. So here the name, click on this again. Here there is a property. If the property is not come, right click property, text. You have to change the size as 20. Okay, with bold. So you have to change the font family whatever you want. I just select this one. Okay, so you have to write like this. Okay, now it's a name. Okay, it's a name property. Okay, label name. Now I need one text box. So you have to go over here. I need one text box here. Text box, not block, text box. Okay, you drag and drop it over here. You have to increase size little bit bigger. You have to adjust the size. You have to drag it. Okay, like this. Okay, this is a text box, text field. This one should be the label is a text field. Okay, now what I'm going to select this one. I'm going to select this one. Right click, edit text, backspace to remove the existing text. Select again. Okay, so here the text. Here this size I'm going to change it as a 20. The size you have to change as 20 here. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I need one button. You have to drag one button. You drag one button, this button, drag one button, this button. What I'm going to do is I'm going to text 20 with bold. You have to change the one here as black. Okay, so here we have to text color. I'm going to change as this text color. Sorry. Okay, so right click, edit text. Don't double click, it's easy. So I'm going to OK. Now it says OK. Now what I'm going to select the button. I want to change the color of the button. So how to change the color? You have to go to the brush property. The brush property you will be able to change the color. So I need red color. So the white I want to change. The background color will be red. The foreground color I need to be changed as white. So how to change it? Here there is a property called foreground. You click on this foreground property. Go over here. You have to change it as white. Okay, everything you will be able to change it. Perfect. Okay, this is a change it. Okay, so here we have a sorry, not this here, this one, the border. So border color we no need them. So this one the border. So foreground color is a border color we no need them. So you have to okay. So this one should be this color. Background color I'm going to change that this color. Okay, background color, the foreground color. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to it's a little bit small. Now I'm going to execute the program. So it's enough size. Okay, if you want to reduce size, you will be able to change the frame size. Okay, don't worry. So here go to the main frame XML. Okay, height and width will be specify the height and width. Width if you want to change it as 60, 80. Height you have to change it as 3, 5. It will be arranged them. Here it arranged them automatically without any barrier. Okay, so it will be arranged without any barrier. Okay, it's no problem. Okay, no problem. It's a grid size. Okay, now what I'm going to do is this button. If I click this button, what's the name you enter here, it will be displayed as a message box. So here this property you have to double click on it. To double click on it, it goes to the event tab. This is the event. This event I'm going to write it here. Create the variable string name equal. So here we haven't specified the name of the text box. Click on this name. Your name will be no name IMD implemented. So you have to say the name txt name over here. Press enter key to apply them. Now again go over here. You have to write txt. Here the name should be pop up. Press here dot. Here it automatically come up the text. Okay, it automatically accepted. Okay, perfect. Now what's the name you are typing? It will be stored. It will assign the this name property. Now I want to display as a message box, so you have to write message box here. Message box dot show. There's a method show. You have this name. You have to pass it over here. Here you have to write your name is miss. You have to write your name is plus here this one. Okay, now you have to run the application, check how the thing is working on. You have to run the project over here. This is a run that. Click on this play button. It is build and running the project. It is running successfully. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to type my name. Click OK button. Here your name is displayed here. Okay, so here you need a space between them. You write the space. Now again you have to run that. Okay, so I want to change the changes, and again I am going to run the application. Build it. Now it's running. Okay, you can see here, and right like this, click OK button here. Your name is Kobe. It will be display successful. Thank you for watching. This is how we have make the WPF application. Thank you for watching.